Hey everyone, welcome back to the Internet Nobodies YouTube channel, and today we are doing another Anachart seasonal review. Not review, but like preview is what I should say. I always get words messed up. Today we have me, Freddy.
And I am Terrell, most likely known as Mecha Man to some people out there in the internet.
Alright, so we're going to start off with, we're doing alphabetical order. And
yeah, let's do it in alphabetical, because why not?
yeah, we'll just do the TVs stuff. Because I think
Okay.
last time we did everything, and that was just so long.
Yeah,
So-
I think the TV stuff is a little bit more important in the
Yeah,
movies,
and, like,
where
the
or
movies
would
and
be
stuff.
like, yeah.
Alright, so let's start off. We have 86. It's a war without casualties. The Republic of San Magnolia has long been under attack from the neighboring Giadian
Uh,
Empire?
yeah, I want to say like Yadian.
Unmanned drones, known as the Legion. After years of painstaking research, the Republic finally developed autonomous drones of their own, turning the one-sided struggle into a war without casualties, or at least that's what the government claims. In truth, there is no such thing as a bloodless war. Beyond the fortified walls protecting the 85 Republic territories lies non-existent 86 sector. The young men and women of this forsaken land are branded the 86 and stripped of their humanity, pilot the unmanned weapons into battle.
Okay, I know what this is.
Okay.
It took me a
You sounded
hot
like
second.
you did.
Yeah, it took me a hot second. So there is a manga about this. So this is a manga adaptation.
Yeah, because I guess it's a light novel, did it? Yeah, it's a light novel. So maybe
Okay,
there is
yeah,
a
it's
manga?
also a light novel. Okay, yeah, there is definitely a manga because I was reading it for a hot beat.
Okay.
So yeah, it is pretty much what it says. How about that? That summary pretty much hits like the opening bits of the first manga, where it's just like as you're reading it, you kind of understand. It's like, okay, they got drones, and then cuts to the field, and it's like, wait, those aren't drones.
Okay.
Long story short, is like those aren't drones. I don't know how to paint like, so the main character is standing like dead center in this photo.
Yeah, that's what
clearly.
I figured.
But it's you have what is it called? You got a protagonist, but duagonist or something like that.
Antagonist?
No, not the antagonist. There's there's essentially like two protagonists in this. It's
Oh.
like you got the dude standing center, and there's a chick right behind him, like the chick
Okay.
with silver hair. So like those are like the two important people, and then like it pretty much tells their story essentially.
Okay.
There's a lot more that goes on, but I'll let the anime kind of speak for itself if there's people that are interested in watching it. I need to catch up on this. I completely forgot about this because I am reading way too many things.
Oh, I get that, yeah. So I guess I'll give it a try.
I'm definitely gonna watch it. This is on
Okay.
the watch list.
Bakuten. Anime set in Miyagi's prefecture, Iwanuma City. Centers on a high school rhythmic gymnastics team. The anime follows Shotaro Futaba, who is fascinated by gymnastics after seeing it in his third year of middle school, and joins the rhythmic gymnastics team of his new high school, Soshukan High School, nicknamed Aohai. Here we go. He makes friends with his schoolmate, Ryoya Misato, who earned fame as a gymnast during middle school.
I'll probably trial this one, like just
Okay.
to see, because I like in terms of sports animes, I like the ones where it's just like, yeah, there's an underdog, and this is the underdog story about
Yeah.
not being an underdog. Those I like more, so I'll see where this one goes.
Yeah, I mean, I did kind of like Welcome to the Ballroom, so
I haven't seen that one yet.
that one, it's pretty. I'm only on, I'm like halfway to 3/4 of the way finished with it, but it's different, is what I liked about it. But I don't know if the high school, because it takes place in high school, but they're not actually they're not always at the high school.
in high
so,
school, okay.
But if it's gonna be in like a high school setting, it's kind of like tired of the high school setting.
So all right, so here's the reason why I say I'm going to trial it, and this is completely unrelated to sports anime. This has to do with music anime.
Okay.
I almost slept on Hypnosis Mike.
Yes, I remember you telling me about that.
Like I'm just throwing this out there to the people. Don't sleep on anime. Give them a shot, because like Hypnosis Mike, the raps in that were like really high energy. They're really good. Like I was like this does not seem like it's going to be for me. This seems like you know how like there's always like you can look at an image and be like, this is for a very specific demographic.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is pretty much for all the fangirls out there, because they're all like pretty boys. They are all pretty boys. And I'm watching this and I'm just listening to music. I was like, all right, this first episode came out swinging on the gates. Like, you had like 2, maybe 3 good songs on the first one.
Yeah.
First episode. Maybe 4. I don't know. I think they went down like the 4 major groups now. But don't sleep on weird anime. Is this... I think this is done before. I think this is a complete remake.
Is it?
Thus the name... Because the only reason why I say that is because looking at the image, it looks familiar, and it looks like it's based after an old anime.
They kind of do have a 90s, late 80s aesthetic to them. Like, style.
Yeah,
especially the girl jumping over the pole. Aspiring athletes from around the galaxy gather to compete in a tournament where the winner will be crowned the Cosmic Beauty. What begins as a rivalry grows into a friendship among the athletes, including a lunar refugee and her kangaroo companion.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I kind of want to watch this already.
I was going to say, I actually might have to watch it.
The daughter of an arms-dealing CEO. Jesus Christ.
What? Okay.
A mysterious loner and Earth's representative. A humble potato farmer named Kanada Akahoshi.
Okay, excuse me real quick. We have... Hold on, I gotta read. We have a lunar refugee and a kangaroo companion.
Yep.
The daughters of an arms dealing CEO, some mysterious loner, and a potato farmer.
Alright, dude, this one I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have to watch this. So it is based off of an old anime.
Okay.
There is an anime called Battle Athletis.
Okay.
So this might be like a reboot or just a complete like
just a retelling or...
Yeah, it's probably going to be a complete retelling. Like, they just touched up everything. They're just going to follow it, story beat by story beat.
Yeah.
But this came out in 97. October 3rd of 97. And it finished on March 27th of 98.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was 26 episodes. I have to watch this.
Yeah.
I might have to go back, watch the old series, and get ready for this one, because it's a comedy at that.
Yeah,
it's labeled as a comedy on here when you just Google it. Yeah, so I might have to check. Well, with a kangaroo companion, yeah, I would assume.
All right, next we have Bishonen Tenteidan, the Pretty Boys Detective Club, a mysterious organization that rumored to solve problems at Yubiwa Academy. Manabu, the estate? I can't English. Michiru, the epicure. Hyota, the Adonis. Nagahiro, and the orator. Sosasku, the artiste. I don't know if that's to search. Oh, okay. I'm reading.
I think there's supposed to be a period there. So.
Yeah. To search for the star glimpse 10 years ago, and second-year student Miyumi Dojima calls these 5 pretty boys to help her solve the case. Which pretty boy is your favorite?
All right. Only because it's Shaft, I'll try it. I'll give it a try.
That is, yeah.
Just to see, yeah, I'm going to say, because, like, as far as I'm aware, Shaft not only does great animations, but they do get involved into a decent amount of, or at least as far as I'm concerned, a decent amount of comedy anime. So,
yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, just give it a trial.
Yeah. Also, it's sci-fi, so that's another point.
Yeah, comedy, sci-fi, and mystery.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess it could be good. I'll give it like the 3-episode trial and just see where it goes from there. But the character proportions look really weird.
It's Shaft. When does it not look weird?
That's true.
They're
like
famous
Clamp.
for they're oh god, yeah, Clamp, where it's just like very tall. Like,
I couldn't watch like Triple
legs.
X Holic and stuff like that because I just couldn't get over the body designs.
Oh, Yuko was my favorite. It's not too bad. I think honestly, in this image, I think what it is, it's the black and white striped pants.
It's probably what it is, yeah.
That just makes it look like they have more legs than they have like torso, especially with the dude on the left.
Yeah,
because he looks like nothing but legs. It has like a 2-foot torso. It's just like, excuse me. So
Right,
yeah,
so
black and white pants tend to do that.
Yeah. So that was Bishonen Tentaiden. So yeah, I guess I'll give it a try. It is Shaft.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
All right, so now we have Blue Reflection Ray. Clear summer sky spreads over Hoshinomiya Girls High School. This story begins with the belated start of school life of 4 Hinako Shirai, who has just recovered from a leg injury due to a tragic accident. The magical sisters Yuzu and Lime, or Lime, depending on what they're going to call her, I guess, bestowed her with special power to become a reflector. Hinako transforms into the magical reflector form and protects the world from devastating forces for the sake of the world, and her own dream that she thought she had to give up on.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's why I recognize the name. Actually, that's why I recognize the image now that I think about it. There's a video game.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. So for a hot minute, I don't know if it's still on Steam. But for a hot minute, I did see it on Steam. Nope, yeah, it's still on. I think it's still on Steam. I'm just double checking. Yep, it's on Steam. So if anybody, it's a Koei Tecmo game. Interesting. Yeah, I'll give this a try if I don't get into the game.
Yeah, I might give it a pass. It just doesn't really. Never got too much into the magical girl stuff, so.
It's a JRPG, so yeah, if I don't get into the game, I'll give this a shot just to see what it's about. I'm always interested in a decent JRPG, especially when you have a female protag, because that you don't see those as much.
No, you don't. My Hero Academia season 4.
4? 5? 4.
Oh, how come it says 4?
Wait.
Oh, sequel 2. Hero.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was reading that and I was like, 4?
Yeah, I
No,
saw
I'm just being an idiot.
And I looked over and I saw the 5. I was like, wait.
No, we're just both idiots. So yeah, it's the 5th season. I maybe seen season 1. And that's about it.
I've been reading it.
Okay.
And I'm pretty much caught up. I think I know where this is gonna start. Yeah, it's gonna be the joint training arc. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get into anything major because there's some stuff happens after this arc, but I don't know how deep they're gonna go. So
okay, I'll pass it for now, just because I'm not caught up. I do want to catch up eventually, but I'm watching so much old anime that I haven't watched, so it's just a list of stuff. That is, it will be on its turn to be watched.
I think I'm gonna wind up creating a 4th category of I'll get to it when I get to it. Not necessarily. It's not a pass.
It's not a pass.
I'll probably watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it because there are some scenes from this arc that I do want to see animated. But at the same time, like if I don't get to it, then I'm not. I'll get to it when I get to it.
So you have Card Fight Vanguard Overdress. I've never seen anything Card Fight Vanguard.
All right, so,
I know there's a card game for it. I know it's really popular.
Real quick primer. There is a card game. Yes, it is pretty popular. But it's also a bit of a niche popularity.
Yeah.
Unlike Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic, where you can find that all over the place.
Yeah.
There's
it's
not
like
a
White
lot of
Sports.
people...
Like that's the kind of
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like there's a certain set of people. Like there are people that play. Like I have 3 Card Fight Vanguard decks in my house right now. Maybe 4 or 5. Because I've always been interested in teaching people card games. Yeah. Now, the thing that I do like about Card Fight Vanguard as a thing is that, as far as I know, whenever they wind up dropping a new season, quote unquote, or new series into the entry, they tend to explain the card game, like in the first few episodes. Okay. Yeah. So that way it's like, okay, you know what you're watching.
Okay.
Unlike Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's just like, yeah, you'll get that in like the first like episode maybe. But because everybody plays Yu-Gi-Oh! It's kind of assumed that you know what's happening. Unless there's like a new mechanic, which then they'll explain the new mechanic by like episode 2 or 3. I didn't know that they were doing another one.
Well, there you go. It's
because they
it's a 12 episode run, looks like.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna watch this one.
I'll give it a try because it actually sounds interesting.
Yeah, this one definitely sounds interesting.
Yeah, I like the art. The art style.
Yeah.
I know it's not going to look like that, but just the cover art right there looks pretty cool.
Which makes me think that there's a manga, because that looks like a manga.
It does. It does look like a manga.
And if it's not, good job, dudes, for making a very, like...
Source other. So
yeah, so maybe.
54 AD, Cestus, a young boy orphaned by the Roman Empire and made a slave, is placed into a training school for pugilists? It is here that he begins his journey to defy fate and fight for his own freedom. So this is basically, what's it called? That movie. I can't think of it. With what?
Oh, which movie?
Are you
Gladiator?
not entertained? Yeah.
Yeah, Gladiator.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
It's Bandai Namco Pictures making Gladiator the anime. So, kind of interested.
Yeah. I'm surprised that doesn't have a historical tag. Well, it's probably not going to be historical.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Action, drama, sports.
Yeah, all that makes sense. The only reason why I say I'm surprised it's not tagged as historical is because it takes place in the Roman Empire.
Yeah. But I don't think it's
who knows?
going to be too true to history.
It's probably not going to be too true, but they'll probably drop names like Caesar or whatever.
Oh, probably.
Or whoever was involved in like the Roman Empire around that time. So maybe we'll get like something in terms of like a historical name drop. But
yeah, I'll give it a try. I'll see how it is.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it a shot. It's an action thing, so yeah.
Yeah. All right, next one we have Dragon Ye wo Kao. The story follows Letty, a dragon who is cast out of their family home after failing to live up to some of the dangerously high standards. Talk about relatable. And sets out to find a new place to live. But in his world full of magical creatures, elves, dwarves, and more, it's not easy for a fearsome dragon. Get ready for a high-stress world of real estate to collide with this comedy adventure. You know what? I think I'm going to watch this one. I feel like this is going to be like that really weird sleeper hit for some reason.
If they didn't say a high-stress world of real estate, I was going to say trial originally, but now I got to watch this out of sheer curiosity. Fucking a high-stress world of real estate collide with this comedy adventure. Are they buying land? Like, are they trying to buy... What's happening? I need to know more. I have to watch this.
I feel like this is going to be one of those really good comedy ones, though.
I really hope it does. I wholeheartedly, from the bottom of my heart, hope that this is going to be a really good hit.
It looks like looks like something Funimation might pick up too. It has that very Funimation anime look to it.
Yeah.
So
who knows? I'm rooting for these guys. I'm rooting for Signal and B.
I want to see this one. All right, so that's definitely a watch, I guess, from both of us.
Yeah. Just no, get out of here.
Duel Masters.
Get out of here.
I've never seen Duel Masters either.
Oh my god. Alright, so I have to do this because I've watched Duel Masters. If there was ever an anime that was based off of card games that not only made fun of card games, but made fun of itself.
Okay.
It's Duel Masters. Like the OG Duel Masters. They did like another thing where it was like Kaijudo or whatever, like, and it was supposed to be like a reboot of Duel Masters.
That sounds familiar.
But it was supposed to be like a little bit more serious, and now this is my opinion. I could be entirely wrong, so take it as it is. But Duel Masters, like the OG back in the 90s Duel Masters, was like the card game was kind of fun. But if you read like the fluff for the cards, they were all some amounts of funny. They're all like also low key some amounts cool. But that show was hilarious. Because it was just shattering the fourth wall in some scenarios. It made fun of certain things. Oh man, I'm having so many like nostalgic flashbacks. Fun fact: a friend of mine went to a card shop years ago, back when the cards were still being sold.
Yeah.
And this card shop was gonna get rid of all the Duel Masters cards. They bought all those cards up for really cheap.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
So yeah, no, the fact that this is getting a sequel, if this is what I think it is, because you can't just say Duel Masters and
it's
just
a sequel
not
to Duel Masters King, it says.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to look this up. But if it's Duel Masters the way I remember Duel Masters, it's probably gonna be kind of funny. It's probably gonna be funny.
Yeah. All right. So
I might have to watch the. This might be a watch. You know what? I'll watch Duel Masters King, and I'll trial this one after.
Okay.
After the first one, since this is a sequel.
Yeah, I think I'll probably pass because I have to watch a series before this, so It's just too much work. All right, next we have Eden Zero.
Ooh.
Oh, just
I know
that.
what this is.
Yeah. Okay, I know which one this is too. It's 11 months after the grand finale of Fairy Tail, master mangaka Hiro Mashima is back. The grand adventure beyond imagination. All the steadfast friendship, crazy fighting, and blue cats you've come to expect. In space! A young boy gazes up at the sky to see a streaming bolt of light. The friendly armor-clad being at his side tells him gently, "That's a dragon." The fact that he is joking isn't important. What's important is the look of wonder on the boy's face and the galaxy-spinning adventure that's about to take place. Join Hiro Mashima, Fairy Tail, and Rave Master once more as he takes to the stars for another thrilling saga.
So I read.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Fucking.
Oh.
Where were we? Hold on, I'll cut this out. Don't worry.
Where were we?
We're at Eden Zero.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that. 2 minutes. Here we go.
There we go.
Don't worry. I'll have different stuff cut in. I'll try to find like video. Yeah, this video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to put video in this time.
So so with Eden Zero, which is interesting because it definitely has, again, his art style true to how he does. Now, yeah, I will say this much: Happy was interesting in this one. Like at the first couple of chapters of that manga, I was like, okay, that's a good spin. I haven't read far into it. I'm hoping I see whoa, what was the dog's name? Plu. I'm hoping to see. I'm hoping to see Plu again, just to see if like it's going to be as funny as he was in Fairy Tail, or it's just like, why is that the canine representative for the Zodiac? Like, excuse what? But no, that was hilarious. So I'm hoping there's a lot I'm hoping for. Like, I'm hoping that this does well. I'm hoping that we see crossover events. Because those are always fun. Any of the Fairy Tail Rave Master crossover events have always been interesting. There might have been a crossover event with this in the manga, but I gotta double check. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I got faith in this. I have faith in this because Fairy Tail and Wraith Master were both really good.
So now we have Fairy Run Maru, Anata no Kokoro Osaku Shimasu. Set in a world of cruelty and heartbreak, Fairy Run Maru, I'm not going to read the full name again, follows 5 young men who work at the mysterious Bar F and who offer to heal the hearts of their clients, wiping away their tears and causing smiles to bloom like flowers. They take no payment aside from stealing their customers' hearts.
I might watch this primarily for the hopes of it's going to be a good feel-good.
Yeah, it says slice of life, so it's probably going to be something heartbreaking.
Yeah. I'm hoping for some good, like, feel-good like, I'm hoping that there's, like, as serious as this sounds like it might get, I'm hoping for a decent amount of, like, feel-good moments, honestly speaking.
Yeah.
Unlike like Death Parade, where I was just like, "Oh hey, Death Parade has a good opening." Oh no!
Yeah.
that took a turn within like not even the first episode, the first 10 minutes.
Not even the first 10 minutes, like the first 5 seconds.
Why did I do this to myself? You had such a good opening.
Oh.
You were all high spirits and everything, and now I'm depressed. I'm hoping that this doesn't do that.
Yeah, I think I might pass this one.
I'll trial it. All right,
let me know how it is. We have Fruits Baskets, the final.
Wait, are they finishing this?
I see go to Fruit Baskets second season. Yeah, so I guess this is the third season.
Yeah.
And
I
haven't watched.
Have not watched.
Any of
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not watched any of it.
It's supposed to be really good, so I haven't gotten around to it.
Yep, that's what I've been told. Have not gotten around to it. So for now, this is going to be a pass for me until I decide to fucking watch or read it.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. Pass until I can catch up.
Yeah.
Which is sad because it's supposed to be really good. So we have Fumetsu no Anata. A lonely boy wandering the Arctic regions of North America meets a wolf. And the two become fast friends, depending on each other to survive the harsh environment. But the boy has a history, and the wolf more than meets the eye. Oh, I think I know this one.
Is this
The one from the person who did A Silent Voice?
Oh, okay. Maybe
I think
maybe
that's this one.
Is
Yeah, I think this because it talks about a boy and a wolf. I'm pretty sure this is the one with the same person who wrote A Silent Voice. So
To You the Immortal.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking it is. So yeah, if it's that, then yeah, okay.
So
I think it is To You.
What's up?
It is. It is. It totally is. I had to stare at the images a little bit more. Because the backdrop has a couple of characters I remember. Yeah, this should be really good. I'm watching this.
I'm expecting to cry.
Yeah.
I mean, A Silent Voice was so like heartbreaking and very like emotional. So I'm expecting this to be like just the same.
Yeah, this one's going to be like that. I haven't seen or read the other one, but this is going to be like that. There's going to be
you
moments.
Seen A Silent Voice, you said?
I have not. I have not seen.
We gotta watch that.
But this one is going to be kind of sad.
We have Hige wo Soru, soshite Joshikusei wo Hiro. Yoshida was swiftly rejected by his crush of 5 years. On his way home after drinking his sorrows away, he saw a high school girl sitting on the street. I'll let you do it with me, so let me stay. What? Tweet, what? Don't even joke about something like that. And so the story of living with a high school girl, Sayu, begun. What? What? The slice of life romance story begins with a runaway high school girl and a 26-year-old salaryman. What?
Can you do me a favor and just check to see like what the source is? Because I think I've seen.
It's a light novel.
Which means that this is probably, I did come across this. I haven't read it. I just saw the cover art. I was like, okay, this might be just a fun school story. Read the summary. I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to wait for other people to probably tell me what. Like, yeah,
that's
I'm gonna wait.
One. That's a fifth. We'll wait for the reviews.
Yeah, we'll wait for the reviews. Yeah, there's a fifth category now.
I just like. That's why I had to stop reading this like halfway through. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Maybe I'll read it. Maybe I'll cave and finally read it just to see if it's like somehow so like funny or whatever. But like, there's a lot of potential cringe in there, and I don't want to go through that. But I'll be the sacrificial lamb to the slaughter. I'll at least read the manga because I know I can back out very quickly.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, this is why you. I can.
Don't tease me, Nagatoro-san.
Yes.
I'm watching this.
Yeah, I heard it's supposed to be good. So Nagatoro is a freshman in high school who loves teasing and torturing her older male classmate. What's her motivation and why does Senpai put up with her? Does Nagatoro just want to create misery for Senpai, or maybe she secretly likes him? This one looks like it could be fun.
Reading this one, it's always put a smile on my face. It's always goofy. It's been really goofy. There's a lot of there's a lot of good comedy in it. I like a good chunk of the characters. I'll say there's a few characters that I was like, yeah, you're okay. Mm-hmm. You're a character. But it mainly focuses on the two that you see in the image. So it's really lighthearted. It's very fun. So yeah, I'm definitely watching it. This will be my feel good anime of the season. Basically,
yeah, I'm gonna give it a watch too, because I've heard good things. Isekai Mao to Shokan Shoujo no Dore Majutsu Omega.
Yeah, that's Omega. This is the second season.
That gives me so much information.
So
I'm not sure which one this is.
This is alright. So a dude plays a game. Is like a very high-ranking guy in it. He's known as the Demon King.
Is this how not to summon a demon lord?
Bingo.
Okay.
So this is the second season of that. I might watch it. I think I finished the first season. I didn't
watch the first season, so I'll have to watch the first season.
Yeah, I'll probably be more than likely watching this one.
Yeah, I heard like mixed reviews. Some people said they really liked it. Other people were like, So
I think this is definitely either you like it or you hate it scenario. Like there's no middle ground. I don't think.
Okay.
This one. I think this one's either you're gonna like it or you're gonna not like it. You're gonna have those on occasions.
Yeah.
What?
So this
one. Oh man, okay.
Gloomy.
See, real quick, I just have to start off I did just look at the text, but I just want to talk about the cover art real quick. That lies. That lies so hard. Because I was like, alright, this is going to be, like, this looks like it might be a feel-good one, but then I was just staring at the cover art a little bit more. I was like, but that is just so weirdly drawn. Like, the little kid and all that stuff. Does that say the Naughty Grizzly?
The Naughty Grizzly, yep. Gloomy is an abandoned little bear who is rescued by Pity. At first, he is cute and cuddly, but becomes more and more wild as he grows up. Since bears do not become attached to people like dogs by nature, Gloomy constantly attacks Pity, even though he is his owner.
Yeah, I
might give this a trial.
Maybe?
Just to see what it's about.
Here's the thing. I'm afraid that, like, what is it? Tales from the Abyss or whatever that anime
Made in
is?
Abyss?
Made in Abyss.
I still haven't watched it yet. That's one of the next things I'm going to watch.
I haven't watched it at all, but I was like, oh, it looks a little cutesy. And then I was hearing things, and I was just like, oh.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to
maybe I'm going to... Yeah, I was like, it's supposed to be really dark and get very sad. I was like, maybe I'm just going to hit the abort button before even starting. So I don't know. If I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah. We have Juran, the Princess of Snow and Blood. Year is 1931. Princess Tokugawa Yoshinobu is 94 years old and holds an absolute control over Japan. Remnants of the Meiji era's culture can be seen around the city, but scientific technology and Japanese esoteric cosmology, onmyodo, are also developing, exuding a sense of modernity. Yet lurking behind the glitz in Kuchinawa, a dissident group planning the assassination of the prince and effectively the fall of the regime. Move this up. Tasked to extinguish these dissidents is Nue, the government's secret executor group. Sawa Yukimura, who works for this organization, suffered from an early age at the hands of the Kuchinawa boss. Her entire family was murdered, and she dedicated her life to avenging their death.
I'm probably going to give this one a try.
Yeah, I'll give it a try as well. It looks like it could be interesting.
So yeah, there's enough to go off on there, but there's also not enough to go off on there. So yeah I'm curious.
Just want to see exactly what's going to be happening there.
Yeah.
We have Koi to Yoba ni wa Kimochi Wari. Its cover kind of reminds me of Wotakoi.
Did Nomad work on Wotakoi?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, the heart and like the white background. Yeah. It reminds me of that. But I don't know if no, that was like, I forget who did that one. Once you fall for someone, you can't stop the love. A strange encounter spurs the meeting of Amakusa Ryo and a high-spec businessman who's loose with women, and a high school sister's best friend, Arima Ichika. From there, he falls madly in love. Jesus. On the one hand, he approaches her with almost too straightforward methods, while she responds simply disgusted, insulting him without hesitation. And he takes it as her way of showing love. The romantic comedy about a twisted elite employee and a normal otaku high school girl. What this season?
So wait. All right. To defend the season so far, it's only been two. To defend the season so far.
Okay.
So, but that does not excuse. You know what? Good on her. Good on her for turning him down. So good. I might watch this one just to see how harsh she gets. Honestly speaking, I am looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you're like, she just turns him down, just like straight up. I was like, okay, you know what? Watching this just because of you, girl. You go. You just ruin this man. Go for it. I want to see you just completely destroy this dude. Be savage.
Yeah. Oh god, I don't want to say this name. Kyokyoku Shinka Shita Full Drive RPG ga Genjutsu Yorimo Kusage Datara. The story follows a dull high school student named Hiroyuki. Isn't that from Gravitation, Hiroyuki? Wasn't that his name in Gravitation?
I think it was.
All right. When he's tricked into joining a full dive, fully immersive VR role-playing game, the game Kiwami Quest, or Ultimate Quest, is promoted as more real than reality. The mind-blowing graphics, impressive NPC behavior, and even the scent of foliage and the sensation of the wind blowing against your skin. Unfortunately, the game is already a virtual ghost town after being flooded with players' complaints that the game is little too realistic for its own good. Its quests are nearly impossible to clear since players have to be as physically fit to complete them as they would be in real life. Players feel actual pain when they get hit, and puncture wounds take days to heal. Jesus Christ. The only reward is the mere sense of accomplishment. It is the complete opposite of a casual pick up and play game, but Hero vows to be the most realistic and most stressful game ever.
I know nothing about this.
No.
I thought it was going to be something else because of the one character who has the tube top, but her design reminded me of another series that I've been reading. But yeah, I got nothing on this one. I might try it out just because of
I might give it a try. It has an interesting premise to it. Like, it's an isekai, but not just isekai. It's like,
it's a full dive game.
Yeah. So
it's not hack without being stuck in the system.
Exactly. So hopefully it's not like 100% all the time inside the computer game, and you get to see them like outside life. Yeah.
Also, if anybody like in a higher up place catches wind of this, please let's bring back dot hack. Just throwing this out in the ethos. All right, moving on.
Mars Red. Mars Red takes place in 1923, and vampires have existed for quite a while, but now the number of vampires is increasing, and a mysterious artificial blood source called Askra has appeared. The Japanese government, in turn, creates Code Zero, a unit within the army tasked with taking down the vampiric forces. And what better way to track vampires than using vampires? Created by Lieutenant General Nakajima, this unit has historically been in the business of information war, but has been reassigned to solve the vampire crisis. It's set up to Code Zero, an S-class vampire defraud to investigate the increase and put a stop to it before society crumbles.
I'll give this one a shot. Yeah, I'll give this one a shot.
I don't know. I don't know. I might pass this one.
I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll let you know about it either way.
Okay. Mashiro no Oto. Shamisen is a traditional Japanese musical instrument that looks similar to a guitar. Teenager Sawamura Setsu's grandfather, who raised him and his older brother Okana, recently passed away. His grandfather was one of the greatest shamisen players, and the two siblings grew up listening to him play and learning to play the instrument. Since the grandfather's death, Setsu dropped out of high school, moved to Tokyo, and has been drifting, not knowing what to do besides play his shamisen. That's when successful and rich mother, Umiko, storms into his life and tries to shape Setsu up. I was going to say Retsu, because I'm thinking fucking Agresco over here. She enrolls him back into high school, but little does Setsu know that he is about to rediscover his passion for shamisen. You know what? I might watch this one.
Yeah, I'm going to watch this one. Yeah, I'm watching this one.
Yeah. Especially because it's a music anime, and I love music anime. And
I really like a shamisen, so that was the instant pull for me.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that we get. Yeah, I'm hoping we get some good shamisen music out of this one.
Yeah, because the premise sounds a little like it could be but at the same time it's like, I know what's called the Rakugo one had like the similar thing where it was like it kind of read bad, but it was such a great anime.
Oh, I have to watch that one.
I haven't watched it either though. I heard so much great about it. I can't think of the full name of it, but the Rakugo.
Okay. Yeah, so the biggest thing with me on this one is that I can't think of a music anime that's done a shamisen.
No.
So this is entirely different. I am definitely going to watch this one.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the music is good because normally the music animes it's always about the music.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really pulling for this one because this one's extremely different. I have not seen one just solely focus on a shamisen. It's always been guitar,
like a full band,
or full band.
Kids on the Slope was jazz.
Yeah, or a singer.
Yeah.
So yeah, this should be good. This should be interesting. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Mazika Party.
This looks like a card game.
It does.
Or Mario Party in anime.
The franchise's story centers on wizards who gather Mazuka in order to save the world. Junior high school student Kezuru wakes up after a strange dream featuring himself as a wizard, a creature called Mazin, and a mysterious girl. The next day, his friend Karachi, proudly shows off his newly launched Mazuka Party card game. To Kezuru's shock, all the characters drawn to game cards are just like the ones in his dream. Meanwhile, Kezuru receives a notification for an event at the major international company Mazuka. Intrigued, Kezuru goes to the Mazuka store as directed, only to meet the Mazuka CEO himself, Jeff Johns, the most Japanese name of all. Johns says, "I have great expectations for you," and hands Kezuru Mazuka gear. On his way back home, Kezuru is attacked by an airship-like creature. Just when he thinks this is it to himself, his Mazuka gear erupts and a magical book appears. When he scratches the card, his sealed contract with a Barunya or Mazin, a Mazin creature that is an odd remixed fusion between an airship and a cat.
Ooh.
The mysterious girl Anya says Kezuru and those of his ilk will be the true wizards who saved the world. Amid these mysterious revelations, Kezuru enrolls in the Mazuka Academy and engages in the Mazuka Party card battles alongside his partner Mazin.
Alright,
that's a little too much for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a try, but also I'm calling that man JJ.
JJ.
Yes. I'm going to be calling that man JJ for the simple fact that J. Jonah Jameson. So, they set that one up way too perfectly for me. I was like, I'm just going to gaff about this one guy. But if this turns out to be a good show, I'm going to be pleased one way or another.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be a pass for me. It's like the card game stuff is cool, but it's just so everywhere.
Yeah,
I barely play card games. People get me into them, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll play," and then we never do.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah, I heard about this getting dropped. I have to watch the first season.
This first season, I watched most of it. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
I definitely have to watch the first season. I'm looking forward to this at the very least.
I'll finish the first season, then I'll watch this. So, all right, next one, Odd Taxi. Taxi driver.
You know what? All right, hold up. I'm gonna say this much right now before we start the summary. If this turns out to be an anthropomorphic animal version of Crazy Taxi, I am all in. I am all in.
All right, so the taxi driver Otakawa lives a very mundane life. He has no family, doesn't really hang out with others, and he's an oddball who is narrow-minded and doesn't talk much. The only people he can call his friends are his doctor, Goriki, and his classmate from high school, Kakibana. All of his patrons seem to be slightly odd themselves. The college student who wants the world to notice him online, Kabasawa. A nurse with secrets named Shirakawa. A comedy duo that just can't break named the Homo Sapiens. A local hoodlum named Dobu. An idol group that's just starting out named Mystery Kiss. All these mundane conversations somehow eventually lead to a girl who's gone missing. Not where I thought it was going to go.
Yeah. I'm going to try this one out because, first off, that's a lot to absorb.
Yeah.
That went, that took a hard 90-degree turn out the gate for me. Because I was just
they're all wacky, this and that, and there's a missing girl.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this might be a good comedy. Start reading the summary, looking down at the tags.
Like drama and mystery. But
yeah,
I'll give it a try.
I'll give it a try. Yeah, that took a crazy turn for me because I was just like, so we're not talking about oh my god,
Crazy Taxi.
What's the Zootopia? We're not doing a Zootopia. Yeah, we're not doing a Crazy Taxi version of Zootopia.
That would be amazing.
That's not where the direction we were going. Oh, I was hoping.
This is Osana na Jimi ga Zettai ni Makanai Love Come. It's a light novel adaptation. My childhood friend.
Can I correct something? It's Love Kome.
Is it Love Kome? Okay.
I think it's Love Kome.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me know that. You never know with the Japanese. Because light novel titles are like the weirdest run-on sentences. But my childhood friend, Kuroha, seems to have feelings for me. She lives next door and is small and cute, with an outgoing character. She is the caring Oni-san type, this being one of her greatest strengths. But I already had my first love, the beautiful idol of our school, the award-winning author of High School Girl, Kachi Shirokusa. Oh my god, I'm horrible with these names. Thinking about it rationally, I should have no chances with her, but while walking home from school, she only talks to me with a smile even. I might actually have a chance, don't you think? Or so I thought, but then I heard Shirokusa already has a boyfriend, and my life took a turn for the worse. I want to die. Why is it not me? Even though she was my first love, and as I was drowning in despair and depression, Kuroha whispered, if that's tough for you, then how about we get revenge? The best revenge ever, that is. I don't know.
I'm going to try this one.
Yeah, maybe I'll give it a try.
Once again, it is my curiosity that is doing this.
Yeah. Seijo no Marioku wa Bano desu. I probably butchered that title again. Sei, a 20-year-old office worker, is whisked away to a whole new world. Unfortunately for Sei, the ritual that summoned her, meant to produce a saint who was banished to dark magic, brought 2 people over instead of 1, and everyone prefers the second girl over Sei. But this is just fine by Sei, who leaves the royal palace to set up a shop making potions and cosmetics with newfound magic. Business is booming, and this might not be such a bad life after all, as long as her supposed sainthood doesn't come back to haunt her.
Wait.
It's a light novel adaptation.
This sounds familiar. I'm going to trial this one just to see if it rings any bells for anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But this does sound familiar for me.
Yeah, I might pass it. Just because, I don't know. It just doesn't really seem that interesting to me. But if it winds up being good, let me know.
Yeah.
Next we have Sentoin Hake Shinmasu. Is it me, or does that look like Taiga with a gun?
It looks like Taiga with a gun. It's not just you.
Okay.
It 100% looks like Taiga with a gun.
Oh,
I know what this is!
Oh, do you? Okay.
Okay, I might watch this.
It's tough being on the front lines for an evil organization, and nobody knows better than Number 6, a combatant for the Kisaragi Secret Society, dispatched to a distant alien world on a reconnaissance mission. He's got a new android partner, but how are you supposed to plan interstellar invasion of a fantasy world?
Yeah, so this is okay. So this is an interesting spin on an isekai. I have to defend this one against the people who are like, oh, we don't like isekais, which you do you, boo. But
yeah, it's not
this one.
I'm not like I don't like isekais. Just like, okay, he was like the 3rd one this season, and
yeah, no, this one's hilarious. This one's interesting primarily because you're on the perspective of like an evil organization who's sending their quote unquote top guy to scout out this whole other world or whatever, so that they can take it over. Now the funny thing is, I don't even know if this is gonna be spoilers, so I'm gonna spoiler tag this one. If you don't want any info on this one, just skip a couple seconds ahead.
Yeah.
But so the interesting thing is that like the tops of this organization are female. I'm pretty sure that they all like somewhat have a crush on him.
That makes sense.
So they're just sending their best man to go like infiltrate this other world, and it's just like, so you're sending the love interest to die? What? Are you guys all right? Are you who hurt you? Yeah, but no. The other interesting thing is that the little girl there is actually the android that they're talking about. So it's going to be. I think it's going to be funny because he really does land the shit out the gate, and he's trying to be evil but fails so hard sometimes.
All right, so maybe I'll give it a try then. I'll see how it is.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It took me a hot minute to recognize what was going on.
Yeah.
I am definitely looking forward to this. This is definitely going to be a watch.
7 Nights Revolution, Ayu no Keishosha.
Ooh, and it's based off of a video game. Interesting.
Eons ago, valiant heroes fought against the forces of destruction. While their deeds passed into the legend, the power of these heroes was later inherited by successors, who fought to protect the world. One day, Faria, a successor of the Seven Knights, saves an ordinary boy named Nemo from the forces of destruction. During the ensuing battle, Nemo summons the power of a hero, and he becomes a successor as well. However, Nemo's hero is a stranger that is unknown to history, so an epic journey where the past and the present collide begins.
Interesting. Is an unknown... Yeah, no, this is not ringing any bells for me, so yeah, I don't know if I've ever encountered this one. I'm curious about this. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot, too. Seems interesting.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it a shot. See where this goes.
Shadow's House. Story set in a Western-style mansion that cliff and centers the aristocratic, faceless Shadow family. They live together with lifelike doll attendants who serve as their faces. The story focuses on the daily lives of the house inhabitants and gradually reveals its mysteries. Okay, this seems kind of cool. I like this.
Yeah, I'm going to try this one because I'm curious.
Yeah. I like the description. It's nice and short and leaves it with mystery.
Yeah, so
I'm interested.
I'm realizing a minor theme here. Is that I'm realizing a theme here. I think most of the ones I said I'll try, maybe not most of them, but a number of them have all been mysteries. Where it's just like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Why? You're giving me like enough to like just be like, yeah, we got you hooked, kinda. Like, it's right there in front of your face. It's like that one commercial, like, ooh, you almost had it, gotta be faster.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
a progressive
you're right
or
there,
Geico commercial or something.
Yeah, it's like you're right there in front of me, and you're just teasing me with the details. You're giving me enough to be interested, but not enough to be like, well, am I gonna watch this or am I not gonna watch this? No, you give me just enough to make me go, I have to watch this, just so I know what's gonna happen. So I have to try all this. I have to watch the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna watch it and see how it goes.
Yeah, this one's really done. That summary is really well done. That is a really well done summary.
All right, so next one we have Shaku Netsu Kabadai.
Is this
Dabadi
basketball?
Babadai. Story centers on the first-year high school student Tatsuya Yoigoshi, a former ace soccer player who dislikes sports. He gets invited to join a team for the contact sport kabaddi. I've never heard of that.
To Google.
Yep. He scoffs at the idea at the first, but becomes interested after watching a kabaddi practice. Is it like
Kabaddi? What is this? What is this? Kabaddi is a contact team sport played between 2 teams of 7 players. The objective of the game is for a single player on offense, referred to as a raider, to run into the opposing team's half of a court, tag out as many of the defenders as possible, and return to their own half of the court, all without being tackled by the defenders in a single breath. So what is this, Red Rover and tag combined?
It's like dodgeball and...
Yeah,
What is this?
I'm going to try out this anime, but at the same time, this has also sparked my interest in trying to at least watch one of these games.
Yeah, so I might give this a try as well.
I'm very curious. Yeah, I'm very curious about this. It's very popular in the Indian subcontinent, so yeah.
That makes sense, yeah. Shaman King.
Let's go. It's just, I'm like, yeah, for people who haven't watched Shaman King, I'm sorry. Like, you did not grow up in the 90s to know how hyped this anime is. I am so happy that you guys get to experience this, and I'm hoping that it's just as hype. I am really hoping that this anime is just as hype. And I'm not looking at this sucker with rose-colored glasses right now. But this show was good. This is what made getting up on Saturdays a fun thing, was because Shaman King and the Fox Box had like great animes. Oh man.
Yeah, I'll watch this. This is definitely a watch.
Yeah. Yeah, lot of good action. There's decent amount of comedy. His fiance is a badass. It's so when they announced that they were doing this,
I remember everyone was like
over the fucking moon.
Yeah, everyone was so hype about it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. It's going to be good.
Yeah, I forgot that was even coming out this season.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
All right, so let's watch from both of us. Shinkansen Henkai Robo Shinkao Lion Z.
I do not know what this is.
It's a sequel to the Shinkansen Henkai Robo Shinkan Lion. So, yeah.
So, I'm going to watch the first season because I see it's tagged as a mecha. And I'll get back to you guys.
All right, let us know. Slime Touchday.
This should be good.
And Shirai Uchi ni level max ni Natsume Mashita. Which one is this?
This is I spent 300 years only killing slimes and I've reached max level.
Okay.
That.
Yeah. So an at-home comedy about a powerful girl who doesn't work too hard. Random face. Heart stars. After dying of overwork in the real world, I'm reincarnated as an immortal witch, and I spent 300 years enjoying a relaxing life. At some point, though, I end up at level 99. All those years spent killing slimes to make the money to pay bills gave me a ton of experience points. Rumors of the level 99 witch spread, and as soon as I'm up to my ears in curious adventurers, duelist dragons, and other monster girls, and even a monster girl, calling me her mom. This isn't a dojo, so don't come here to fight me. I've never been on an adventure, but I'm the strongest in the world. What's going to happen to my relaxing life?
Yeah, this should be a fun watch.
I'll give it a trial.
I'm definitely going to watch this. I've read the manga. This should be
fun. Okay, yeah, so I'll give it a trial, see how it goes. Oh, yes. SSS Dynasman.
So is this a sequel to...
It's set in the same world as Gridman, but I don't think it's a sequel.
Okay, I was curious about this because I knew this was coming out. I did watch Gridman. I finished it, but I don't vividly remember most of what I was watching.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, some stuff was like a little confusing at some points, but
yeah,
Gridman was good. It was nice to see that.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that this is going to be good as well.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely watching this.
So I'm definitely watching this too.
Yeah.
So the next thing.
Let's go.
World Ends With You.
Let's go. So a while ago, I think, all right, so first off, I'm going to hit it right now. A few days ago, my friend sent me a message saying that this is going to be an anime.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I already knew prior to that message that this was going to get an anime. Because at some point, I want to say a few months ago, that there was rumors at the very least. Not months, probably a little bit longer than a few months ago.
Yeah, it was like 6-7 months ago, I think.
Yeah, there were rumors of an anime for The World Ends With You coming out. And I was like, all right, if they do it, then they do it. Let's go. And then it got confirmed. So I'm looking so forward to this anime because this game, to the people who haven't played this game yet, I would highly recommend that you go and do so.
If you can find the DS one, because I hear the Switch port wasn't really the best.
Yeah, at the very least, from what I've been told, the Switch port is more playable undocked from the dock. But this game hit a lot of deep levels that I personally connected with. Like there were a lot of like moments where you can get some decent life lessons out of it. There's one speech that I will forever love. I can't quote that speech because it's so deep. But
I think
I'm also very hurt by this speech because it's going to forever be known as the moment where they said the name of the game. It is going to be the moment where they said the name of the game, and that is what everyone's going to remember. And I am so hurt by that. But that speech is extremely deep.
Yeah.
So without hitting the synopsis, I'm going to give like my own kind of spin on this one. So The World Ends With You follows this boy named Niku, who sort of wakes up in the middle of Shibuya Crossing with a timer on his hand. Now, the timer's counting down. I'm gonna try not to give a lot of the mystery away, because you kind of have to follow this. But so the timer's counting down, and he doesn't know what's going on. But the big premise of this thing is that like he wears these headphones over his ears all the time because he does not want to get connected with people. He's trying to keep people away. Now, what happened in Shibuya with the whole timer thing? He encounters this one chick. I can't remember her fucking name. Shiki. It's right there.
Yeah.
He encounters a girl named Shiki, and finds out that they're both involved in this thing called the Reaper's game. What that means, they don't know, but they have to fight these monsters called Noise. Now, first off, the Noise is so well designed, in my opinion, because they are animals, but they're also tribal art at the same time. And they all have these abilities to fight against the Noise, whereas in Niku uses pins, Shiki fights with a doll. I forgot the name of the doll. It was like Mr. Meow or something. Like that. Something cutesy. The doll is adorable. And the whole entire premise is just surviving the Reaper's game. And the Reaper's game takes place over the course of a week. So they have a week to survive this game. Take that where you will, because there's a lot more going on with this whole entire thing. There's a lot more going on with The World Ends With You. And if let me say that one more time. There is a lot more going on with The World Ends With You.
If you want a game with like the best soundtrack, like
oh my god, yeah.
Like this game, so good.
The whole entire OST is well done. Its theme song Twister is really good.
Oh god, I love that song.
There are songs in the game that are so short in the OST if you ever listen to it, but they do a great job of setting up the atmosphere. There's one song specifically that I'll mention called Foreboding, and it's so short, but it does set up the atmosphere of a very foreboding presence. So this is my favorite game, probably of all time, honestly speaking, my favorite game of all time. So I'm really hoping that this anime does well, and I'm really hoping that we get as like they not only do it from the start of the game. I don't want them to do another season. I want them to run this son of a bitch complete, like into completion in the one season. And if they don't, then so be it. But like I hope that they can do this in one go. Yeah. Honestly speaking, and I hope that in one go they can do it justice. But if it has to take more than one season, I'm willing to take that, because there's a lot that happens.
All right, so we have Super Cub. Story centers around Koguma, a high school girl in Yamanashi. She has no parents, friends, or hobbies, and her daily life is empty. One day, Koguma gets a used Honda Super Cub motorcycle. This is her first time going to school on a motorcycle. Running out of gas and hitting detours becomes a small source of adventures in Koguma's life. She is satisfied with this strange transformation, but her classmate Reiko ends up talking to her about how she also goes to school by motorcycle. One Super Cub begins to open up a lonely girl's world, introducing her to a new everyday life and friendship. You know what? This sounds cool. I'm gonna watch this, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably give this one a shot. I'm not really big on slice of lives.
Yeah, I've really been getting into them recently, so I'm definitely.
I need to try to get into them more. So that's why I'll give this one a shot.
Yeah,
it's the thing with slice of lives is I don't always like find too much enjoyment out of them.
You got to find the right ones is the thing. Like
yeah,
the ones that appeal to you the more.
Yeah, exactly. I wanna expand my view on slice of life. So I was like, now I'm like, I need to just start watching a lot of them to see what I like about them, and then I'm like, okay, now I know what to look for.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna watch this, and this is Tensuro Nikki Tensei Shitaru Slime Dataken. Is this
Why does this look? Oh,
I got returned into a slime.
Yeah, this is gonna be about their daily lives, like the things that happen. Okay. Yeah, this is the things that happen like in between all of the events of the
I haven't seen the slime reincarnated as a slime, so
yeah, it's really good.
I really need to watch it.
I do recommend this one. The first season starts off pretty funny, honestly speaking. It really does. It starts right off the gate with the comedy. But it's a really interesting watch. It's also a really interesting read. There is a light novel and there's a manga. So if anybody's ever curious about what's going on with it and there's just not enough for them, go for it. There's also side stories. There's one that takes place after the events of whatever goes down, and then I think I don't know what the other one is. I haven't started reading the other side story. Because one of them follows a rabbit that just rates things in a star system for the country of Jura.
Okay.
But I would definitely recommend checking out this series, wherever you want to.
I'll definitely, I do want to check out Slime eventually. So this is put off until I can watch it.
Yeah. This is going to be a watch because this one should be a good good comedy as well.
Tokyo Revengers. Takamichi Hanagaki is a freelancer that's reached the absolute pits of despair in his life. He finds out that only girlfriend he ever had in his life that he dated in middle school, Hinata Tachibana, had been killed by ruthless Tokyo Manji gang. The day after hearing about her death, he's standing on the station platform and ends up being pushed over onto the tracks by a herd of people. He closes his eyes thinking he's about to die. When he opens them back up, he's somehow gone back in time 12 years. Now that he's back living the best days of his life, Takamichi decides to get revenge on his life by saving his girlfriend and changing himself that he'd never run away from.
Okay. See, following all of that, I was like, okay, this sort of feels like it's going to be like a slice of life. Not even a slice of life. It feels like it's just going to be like a drama romance.
It's like, what's it called? Erased.
Yeah. But, like...
Not as, like, horror-themed.
Yeah. Or I hope.
Yeah. Well, action, drama, romance, supernatural, so...
Yeah, as you was reading, I was just like, oh, this feels like it's just going to be a drama, romance. Maybe a little bit of action just because, like, life. But then it's like, yeah, he gets pushed on the track and goes back in 12 years. It's like, wait, what? Oh, it has a supernatural tag. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. All right.
I'll give this one a try.
Yeah, I'll give this one a try as well, just to see where it goes.
Yeah, it looks interesting. Vivi, Fluorit Eyes Song.
That cover art looks pretty cool.
It does. Nearland is a complex theme park managed entirely by AIs. I was going to say owls.
But entirely by people named Al. Hey,
Al.
How you doing, Al?
Hey, Al.
How's the wife, Al? Oh, she's doing fine, Al. Tell Al I said hi.
Vivi is the first humanoid AI deployed there, where she sings for the attendees every day, following her directive to make everyone happy through songs. One day, an AI named Matsumoto appears before her, saying he comes from 100 years in the future with the directive to work with Vivi to stop the war between humans and AI that is soon to come.
Ooh, all right, I'm watching it. That was enough to sell me. I'm watching it. I'm already interested.
I don't know.
I'm already interested.
I'll give it a try, maybe.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch this. Only because like that whole entire that sounds like an interesting thing where it's just like, all right, an AI is going to stop a war between humans and AI, but it's like, what sparked it?
Yeah.
How is she going to end this via song? It's like, you know what? I have enough questions where I think I do have to watch this to completion to answer my questions. So yeah, I'll watch this.
Oh yeah, I'll give it a try. This is Yakunara Mug Cup Mo.
I have no idea.
The city of Tajimi, located in the southern part of Gifu Prefecture in Japan, is the most famous for Mino earthenware. The city is dotted with historical pottery producers and ceramic art museums. It has facilities where you can try your hand at making pottery, and many restaurants that serve you food on Mino-ware dishes. The story begins with a high school girl moves to a shopping street in Tajimi. Many encounters await her: friends, townfolk, ceramic art, etc. I don't know why that made me laugh. Friends, townfolk, ceramic art, etc.
We sell etc.
What would she discover in a town of famous for ceramic?
I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
I'll probably try. I'll say trial at the very least. Only reason why I'm on the fence is because like maybe I might not like this. Doesn't sound like it's gonna be my cup of tea, but at the same time, I'm interested because of the whole ceramic art. Like, so like I want to see where it goes. Maybe we'll see like some interesting like ceramic art pieces where it's just like, all right, yeah, those look pretty baller, but I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I might pass it for now. I'll see how everything goes with it. This is Yukoku no Moriarty. I haven't seen it.
Is this supposed to be like Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty?
I think so.
Oh, really? Because now I'm upset. Because I'm like, this is going to be a pass because I don't know what this is. But if that's the case, I have to watch the first season because I'm really into Sherlock Holmes.
I think that's what this is. I could be wrong. I think it's the one I'm thinking of. I just can't remember the English title.
Okay, well, if it is, you know what? I'll probably still try out the first season just to see what that's about. And if it is like Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty, then yeah, I'm definitely going to watch it because I'm a decent Sherlock Holmes fan.
And it's production IG,
in and of itself. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll give the first season a shot.
All right.
And we'll see where I land.
Zombieland Saga Revenge. I never saw the original, so I can't. I'm probably gonna pass this for now because I know Zombieland Saga is supposed to be really good. It's not those ones.
Oh, this is the zombie girl,
zombie
the zombie idol. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I have not watched any of this, so yeah, I'm gonna have to check out the first one.
Yeah, that's what I'm
before
about to
anything.
get to.
Yeah, if I get to it, I get to it.
Yeah, get to when I get to it. And that is it for TV. And so we have some good watches.
There's
2 of them with businessmen and high school girls, and
I'm so confused about where those came from. I know one of them sounds extremely familiar, but that second one was just like, at this rate, I just want to watch it just because I could see someone crash and burn.
Yeah,
it was such a cringe premise, and it's only because I want to see someone crash and burn.
Yep. All right, so
the first one was definitely cringe, though.
Oh yeah. All right, so that's I think the end of the video. I want to thank everyone for watching along, and make sure to subscribe the podcast. You can follow us on Spotify, on iTunes, Podcast Addict, and here on YouTube. So you can subscribe to click the bell notification, do that, and then just come out, check back, and we'll be having more videos soon. See you guys later.
Yep. Take it easy.